biblical, then I will ignore them Negroes don't know what they talking about. Y'all follow Talik Ibn Ra. I know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm the leader. I'm not no leader. We should be leaders. Because you might be able to see what I can't. And we have to have each other's back. That's where black unity comes into play. Because you can't see everything. You can't be wearing everything. You can go where I can't go. I might be able to go where you can't go. We have to be able to take advantage of all our resources, just like the KKK and the Nazi Party and the American government, period. Still working like that. The American government, as powerful as America is, they still look for help. So why are you so big and bad and you think that you don't need nobody's help? America the beautiful, always looking for allies, always looking for help for those who support their agenda. But you big and bad, you can do all what you want to do all by your little old self. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. And the main reason why it's not going to happen is because you continue to think like the European racist Caucasian people who you claim you don't like. But I guess there's some part of them that you love. Just like the old story, and I'm going to wrap it on up. Just like the old story in the Bible when Lot was told by God to leave Sodom and Gomorrah and do not look back at those cities. But as they began to leave Sodom and Gomorrah, Lot's wife just had to take a little peek. And when she took a little peek at those cities, she was turned into a pillar of salt. Y'all talk about white folks like a dog. I hate white people and the white man should die. What's the sense of the white man should die? What's the sense of killing the white man? What's the sense of what you're talking about when he can be physically killed, but then he still lives in your mind? You have not yet, you cannot even begin to think about elimination of him physically when he still lives right here. So brothers and sisters, I hope that you can join us in this conversation about exactly what is black consciousness, because really, it's just an idea. Everybody, who is the leader? Who is the leader of this black conscious movement? What is it? I don't know. Y'all have to tell me. One thing for sure, it's very divided up. Everybody got their own idea of what black conscious is. So you need to sit down, get yourself together, understand that the white man ain't went nowhere. He right here. He right there. Whether you like it or not. No matter what kind of clothes you wear. I don't care how many black history books you read. His mind is still in you. And until you get rid of that European mindset, 25, 50 years from now, your children and you sitting in a wheelchair. Black Paul, Harry. What was you doing when you was young? I was trying to unite my people to do something else. Oh, thank you for listening to your brother Talik Ibn Ra. I enjoy all the few minutes, and it is really an honor that you will listen to this wacky person. Thank you so much. But again, it is impossible to believe all of a sudden you think we have become well just because we read some history books or because we joined the Nation of Islam, just because you went to Egypt. You think that for some reason you think the white man's mind has left you. It has not. Your actions show that the devil is still right here. Join us on Radio Blog Talk this Saturday, January 29th, 2011, where myself and co-host Brother David Brayboy will be discussing exactly what is black conscience. The link is on this video at 5 o'clock p.m., January 29th, Saturday. With that said, thank you for listening. I am sure that our ancestors would be so proud that we recognize our error, we recognize our fault, straighten up our act without being arrogant, belligerent, and whatever, so we can go on the right path. Our ancestors want to see us free. But if we continue this mindset, it's not going to happen. Because you still carry the slave mentality. And the function of a slave, everything a slave do is to benefit his master. So if you are not seeking unification with your brothers and sisters, if you're not doing that which is actions beneficial to our communities and for ourselves, then you are nothing but a slave. You have a slave that is comfortable with his fancy car, smoking his weed, rapping on TV, whatever dark Europeans do. Or you would be a slave talking about black power, and the slave with the $1 million basketball contract be looking at you like you're a fool. Show the dark European with the Uncle Tom mentality, show them what they're missing by finding yourself. Get rid of that slave mentality once and for all. Start loving each other, having compassion. Start tolerating each other so that we can build. So black power can turn into black action. If you have all this talk and debate and you don't have action, don't mean nothing. With that said, thank you again for listening. It's your brother Tony Give Me Raw. This was, and is, the Reality's Temple on Earth. See y'all Saturday.
Peace forever and always. Welcome to another edition of the Reality's Temple on Earth. Your host is His Divine Masculine Brother Administrator Talik Ibnrad.